Nobody look common. Everyone get future for this life we honor. Nobody look common. Everyone get future for this life we honor. Motivation, all of them just wanna be my hater. You cannot just stop my future, cause I'm gonna gain from my future. Cause I don't want nobody mess up. Nobody mess up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are here in Pantine Hospital. Now we are here to explore the community. So follow me and let's go inside. Let's get there.
So we first went to meet the director of the hospital, who explained a lot of things to us in an interview before we proceed into the hospital environment. Let's take a listen to the interview.
Thank you. We are so happy to be here. We have worked here for some weeks now, and the kind of perceptions we have about mental health before we came here, we saw a very different things over here. So, sir, we want to ask you, especially those who are not health professionals and those who have never come to this hospital before. People think that when they come here, they cage them in one place, change some of them because of how they are. But we came to see different things over here. So what can you tell us about people that are being kept here and how you manage them?
So once again, Godwin, thank you so much for this opportunity and thank you for coming to Pantine Hospital. Pantine Hospital is a psychiatric hospital primarily, and we take care of people with mental health disorders. Anyone who can seek for care can be like, they're just like you and me. So it can be me, it can be you. So no one is seeking for mental health disorders. And that myth about people being chained or caged is not true. As you've seen, those there are teachers, lawyers, bankers, market women, drivers, just like you and me. So any one of us can have a mental health disorder, a mental health challenge, and may need the help and the care.
Once again, another thing that people also say is that when people have mental health problems, they are not being cured. Is it possible people get cured from mental health problems?
Usually when people ask me about cure, I give the analogy of malaria. Do people get cured from malaria?
Of course.
Okay, so when you have, let's say, headache, temperature, that's fever, vomiting, or loss of appetite, we assess and make a diagnosis of malaria, even do labs for you, and put you anti-malarials, you get well. Okay, but doesn't mean that you not get malaria again. Okay, so yeah, people then get cured or people get treated on mental health disorders. But sometimes there is a risk of what we call a relapse. Those circumstances present itself again, you are likely to get a relapse. We see mental health disorders like how we see chronic medical conditions like diabetes, like hypertension, where you have to be monitoring it regularly. The fact that you are well doesn't mean that you may not relapse. So you have to continuously monitor it. At some point, you may even need to be on medications for quite a long time. That's for some conditions.
Oh, okay. When you have a mental health problem, they normally attribute it to spiritual things. Is there any form of spiritual exhibition from the patients here that shows like it's really affiliated or attributed to spirituality?
Our cultural or our cultural systems, our belief systems, we believe in spirituality a lot. So we cannot downplay the relevance of spirituality in mental health issues. But bottom line, the cause of mental health disorders is unknown, but we know that it's a multiplicity of factors like your biological factors, psychological and social factors, right? But for people thinking that spirituality or spiritual causes might lead to mental health disorders, you don't have to downplay, you don't have to denigrate, but you have to understand their belief system and then try to let them appreciate that, but there may be really other causes and not necessarily spiritual aspects, so that you'll be able to appreciate and then buy into the treatment that you provide for them.
Oh, okay, including the prayers and all that.
Why not? You can pray, but still take your medication. You can pray, but still come to the hospital.
Okay. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Godwin.
So much. We are so happy.
Joy. time after year.
So we now check on some notices around before going into the hospital ward.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this hospital is actually built by our first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, in 1975. All right, so here, this hospital is built for all Ghanaians. Okay, so people come here and get help and go back. So you can see the notices are here. It's okay to ask for help. Okay, so when you feel like you have a problem, you are depressed and you are having a mental problem, it is okay to ask for help. Notice is also here. Break the stigma, seek help. Okay, so look at the atmosphere, look at the surrounding. Everywhere is we are chance to enter one of the wards, specifically ward 7. All right, let's go there.
Yeah, so we are now going into the ward, specifically 1-7. So this is inside the wards where they sit, they eat, they play their cards, Ludo, and everything. So yeah, then walking towards the rooms. So this is actually an acute ward, not the VIP. We have the VIP one, which is more garnished and beautiful than this one, and this is just a normal acute ward where they keep people who are a little bit okay, and we have the chronic one too. So we have 12 of these wards in this hospital, excluding the OPD and the rehabilitation center. Each one of them have all these things you are seeing here, this compound, this playground, and everything. They come out to play here, they wash their things, they dry here, they communicate and do everything around here. So yeah, that's it. And as you see, it's a very beautiful environment, so it's not like how we have been thinking it in our minds. So share this for others to also learn from this, and then I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Much love.